Today we'll begin the declension of the word gopi. The last word we did was tisri, and these are the forms. In Shashti 6.3, if you see, we didn't make it Trivikrama, the Hri Rama, because the sutra said, Vamanasya Trivikramo Nami, Nri Shabdasya Tuva, Na Tisri Chatasroho, Na Tisri Chatasroho. That when Nam follows, generally the Vamana becomes Trivikrama. But it said, but not when Tisri and Chatasri are there. So because this is Tisri, so this Hri doesn't become Trivikrama because it's prohibited. Okay. Then this is Lakshmi Linga section. Now we begin the declension of the word Gopi, Trivikrama E Ramanta, a word ending in the Trivikrama E Rama. Eep is a Tadhita Pratyaya that is ordained in the feminine gender. So the word is Gopi. E U Lakshmir Gopi Sanyaha. Just like Aramantah Krishna Sangyaha, all the Vamana Arama Shabdas are known as Krishna Shabdas, and Uramanto Hari Sangyaha, all the Vamana E and Uramanta Shabdas are known as Hari Sangya Shabdas. Now, E U Lakshmir Gopi Sangya, a feminine word ending in either Trivikrama E or Trivikrama U is called a Gopi. Okay. Word ending in Trivikrama E or Trivikrama U is called Gopi in feminine, like gender, a feminine word. So the example being taken is Gopi itself, Gopi. So Gopi Yukta Su. So today is 3rd July. Okay, so I was thinking, why not make a Word document rather? Because I need not share it again and again, like every time. Yeah, perfect. So this is, let's say, HNV, weekend batch, and I'll just share with you all. So Mahaprema Mataji, what is your email ID? M? No.
BH.
BH. Just please, everyone may just write their email ID in chat box. Will be easy for me. I have Ruchira Mataji's. I have for you, and I think for Charuta Mataji I don't have. Oh, it's there. And yeah, it's there. So you can edit, and yeah. So you can means every time we'll do in this only, like. Okay, Gopi. Gopi Yukta Su. We had a sutra, Radha Vishnu Janabhyam Ipascha Trivikramat Sorharaha. if you remember. Radha Vishnu Janabhyam Ipascha Trivikramat Sauraharaha. That is Sutra number 138. So, according to that sutra, after a word ending in Trivikrama E, which is Eep, Su gets deleted. So here we have Gopi ending in Trivikrama E. So Su gets deleted and we get Gopi. Then Gopi Yukt Au. Idvamevaya Sarveshware, Sutra 50. And we get Gopyau. 1-3. Gopi Yukta Jas. As remains. Idvamevaya Sarveshware again. And we get Gopyas. Sar Ramayor Vishnu Sargo Vishnu Padante. Gopyaha. Gopi Gopyo Gopyaha. Then Gopi Yukta Here Dashavatara Damshasor Aramaharaha, Sutra 93. And we get Gopi Yukta Ma, Arama gets deleted. And yeah, Vishnu Bhakti Siddham Vishnu Padam, we combine them, Gopi. 2-2 is like 1-2, Gopyo. Then 2-3, Gopi Yukta Shas. It's like we apply 93 sutra first of all, Dashavatara Damshasor Aramaharaha, and we get Gopi Yukta Sa, Arama is deleted, and then we just combine them. We cannot apply Dashavatara Trivikrama Shasi in this case because first of all this is already Trivikrama, and Tasmat Sona Pungsi. The Sa gets converted into Na only in Pullinga, Purushottam Linga, not in other genders. So we combine them, Gopis and Sar Ramayor Vishnu Sargo Vishnu Padante, Gopi. Gopi. Then 3-1, Gopi Yukta Ta, R remains. Now, no new sutra here. So we apply Idvameva Yah Sarveshware. Idvameva Yah Sarveshware. So Gopya. Gopya. 3-2, just combination. Gopi Bhyam. 3-3, again, just combine them. Gopi Bhi, Sararami Vishnu Sarga Vishnu Padante. 4-1, Gopi Yukt Nge. If you remember the sutra, Harito Apva Vrishnishu Lakshmyam Nityam Gopya. Does anyone remember that sutra? Harita Apva Vrishnishu Lakshmyam Nityam Gopya. That is sutra number 150. Just we did it like here only. This one. Harita Apva Vrishnishu Lakshmyam Nityam Gopya. So according to this sutra, what happens is Harita Abha Vrishnu Laksham Nityam Gopya, that in Lakshmi Linga, Ap comes after a Gopi Shabda when Vrishni follows. So is Nge a Vrishni or not? Yes, no, yes it is. And we have a Gopi Shabda here. So Ap is inserted. Nityam to Gopya, Nitya, not optionally. Nitya, it has to be inserted. So Gopi, Yukt Ap, Pa is indicatory letter, and A remains. Then Idvameva Hya Sarveshware, and we get Gopya first of all. Now, which Sandhi Sutra should we apply here? Idvai Ai. So Gopyai, Gopyai. Okay. Gopi. Clear? 4-1. Okay, do this for. Please decline Lakshmi Yukt Ne. Yeah, please do this. Lakshmi Yukt Ne. The same way. What will be the form? What is the form?
Lakshmi.
Lakshmi. Yeah. Lakshmi. We do the same process. We bring up because this is also Gopi Shabda, and then the same Lakshmi. 4-1. 4-2, like 3-2. Gopi Bhyam. 4-3. Gopi Bhyah. 5-1.
I thought she had to do austerities for millions of years to become a gopi.
Who?
Lakshmi?
I mean, yeah, this is nothing to do with that thing.
Yeah, I'm joking.
and yeah, it's the process is still continuing. They say it's not done yet. Gopi, you have the Nasi. Again, we bring 150th sutra here because Nasi is a Vrishni. So Harita Apva Vrishnishu Lakshmyam Nityam Gopyaha, and we get Gopi Yukta Ap, and Nasi As remains. So Idvameva Ya Sarveshwari first of all, and Dashavatare Atmake Militva Trivikrama, we get Gopyas, and Sara Rami or Vishnu Sarga Vishnu Padante, Gopyaha. Okay, Gopyaha. 5-2 and 5-3, same like 4-2 and 4-3. Gopibhyam, Gopibhyah. Then 6-1, we get Gopi, Yukt Nas. So again, we bring 150 sutra because Nas is a Vrishni. So it goes like 5-1. Idvameva Sarveshwari. And Dashavatare Katmake Militva Trivikramaha. Sara Rami or Vishnu Sarga Vishnu Vedante. Gopyaha. Okay, Gopyaha. Any Trivikrama Iramanta Shabda? If you can remember of any other word? Trivikrama Iramanta.
Radharani? Or just Rani?
Actually, means they hardly use Rani with Radha like in Sanskrit texts. Hardly.
Yeah.
Means we never
Is-
practically see Rani.
Is Devi Trivikrama E?
Yeah, actually that is Devi. Devi is a good one. So yeah, solve this then. Devi Yuktanas. Yeah, please solve this. What form do we get?
Devya.
Yeah. Devyaha. Okay. Then we move ahead. 6-2. Gopi yukt os idvamevaya sarveshwari. Gopyos Sar Rami or Vishnu Sargo Vishnu Padante, and we get Gopyo. Then 6-3. Gopi yukt am. It's same. First of all, how do we bring nut? Vamana Gopi Radhabhyo Nudami. So that sutra says Gopi also as a Purva Nimitta. So Vamana Gopi Radhabhyo. After a Vamana, after a Gopi, and after a Radha Shabda. So Gopi is here. So we bring nut. We get Nam. And because Gopi is already Trivikrama, so we just combine them. Gopi Nam. Now, should we apply Natva Vidhi here? Is it possible to apply that sutra here? Natva Vidhi.
There's no ra.
Yeah, there is no Purva Nimitta actually. No Ra, no Sha, and no Hridvaya. So it remains like this only. Gopi Nam. Yes.
In Lakshmi there is Sh, so it will be Lakshmi Nam.
Okay, let's try.
Right?
Lakshmi Yukt Am. Yeah, please try.
So M is in a purva, is in a Pavarga. So that's okay, I guess. Yeah, Kavarga, Pavarga.
So yes, it will, Natva Vidhi will be applied here. Lakshmi Nam. Because Ma belongs to Pavarga, which is allowed. Lakshmi Nam. Then 7-1. Gopi Yukta Ni. So again, we bring up 150th Sutra. And Harita Apva Vrishneshu Lakshmi Nityam Gopyaha. And we get Gopi Yukta Ap and E of Ni. Or let's write Ni only. Then Idvameva Sarveshwari, we get Gopya. And now here we had that sutra, Ni Radhabhyam Ner Am. Ni Radhabhyam Ner Am. So by that sutra, after a Radha, what is Radha? What is Radha Sangya? Tatravanta Lakshmi Radha Sangya. A word ending with Ap. This Ap is a Radha Sangya. So this Gopya is now Radha Sangya. So after this Ni is replaced by Am. So by that sutra, Gopya, Ni is replaced by Am. And then Dashavatare Katmake Militva Trivikramaha, we get Gopyam. Like I was reading.
Oh, I didn't know that it changes the Sangya during the. I see. That's interesting.
Yeah.
During the inflection.
Yes, yes. Let's do one like Aramanta Shabda in Lakshmi Linga, and the word is like Kaksha. Kaksha means a class. So Kaksha Yukt Ni. So apply this sutra, Ni Radhavyam Neram, here also. So what will be the form? No, actually, Radha Toyap. Actually, Radha Toyap Krishneshwar is, which that is different sutra, which we have done already. So yeah, this is different. Okay, let's say this. Devaki Yukt Ni. Yeah, please do this. It will be
Devakyam.
yeah, Devakyam. It is there also in Bhagavatam. Vasudevasya Devakyam, something like that. That in Devaki, Lord took his appearance of birth. Okay. Then 7-2 Gopi Yukt Os Idvame Vaya Sarveshwari, and we get Gopyos Sara Ramyor Vishnu Sargo Vishnu Padante Gopyo. Then 7-3 just Vishnu Bhakti Siddham Vishnu Padam Gopi Su and Shatva Vidhi. So we get Gopi Shu. ईश्वर हरिमित्र क राम नेभ्य भक्त विवरिंच सस्य शो इत्यादि. Then 8-1 संबोधन सुरबुद्ध संज्ञा. Okay, here I think we have sutra. No. We did that actually. Ambadi naam gopyascha vamano buddhi. If you remember. You know, we did those words. Amba, Akka, Appa, Allah, ityadi. So that sutra said, Ambadi naam gopyascha. What is that? Yeah, Devakyam Devarupinyam Vishnu Sarva Guhashaya. Yeah. So Ambadinam Gopyashcha Vamano Buddhe. It said that after Ambadis means the words Amba, Appa, Akka, Allah, and also after the word Gopi, if Su comes in Sambodhana 8-1, then the Amba, Akka, Allah, Appa, those words and this Gopi Shabda, Gopi words, they become Vamana. So applying that sutra, it becomes Vamana, and then this is there. Then we apply that sutra, Eo Vamanebhyo Buddhasya Adarshanam. That is Sutra 110. So by that sutra, because Gopi ends with the Vamana Akshara, and the sutra says, Eo Vamanebhyo Buddhasya Adarshanam, that after Vamana, Buddha gets related. What is a Buddha, by the way?
The vocative, the Sambodhana.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Sambodhana Surbuddha Sangha.
Surbuddha Sangha. So by that sutra 110, Su gets deleted and we get Gopi only. Hey Gopi. Then 8-2 is like 1-2 Gopyo Idvameva Sarveshwari, and 8-3 is Gopyaha. Yeah, Idvameva Sarveshwari. That's it. So the table goes like that. Gopi, Gopyau, Gopyah, Gopin, Gopyau. Okay, next weekend, I mean today's Saturday, tomorrow Sunday. Next Sunday, there will be an exam of, that will be an oral exam, not written, first of all, of all the words, all the tables basically, till now, whatever we have done, in both in Purushottam Linga and Lakshmi Linga, till where we go, all the tables. Because the purpose is, ultimately we need to know the tables also, so that we can ultimately recognize them in any shloka or in any commentary or tika. So that is next Sunday. Okay. Gopi, Gopyo, Gopyaha, Gopim, Gopyau, Gopi. Then Gopya, Gopibhyam, Gopibhi, Gopye, Gopibhyam, Gopibhyah, Gopyah, Gopibhyam, Gopibhyah, Gopyah, Gopyoh and Gopi na Gopyam Gopyoh Gopishu He Gopi with the Vamana E He Gopyo and He Gopya Alamati. That's it. So please decline the word, let's take Draupadi. Please decline Draupadi like Gopi, the whole table. So I'm giving 15 minutes. Yeah, beginning to now. Draupadi. So when you're declining, try to go through the sutras which are applicable for making each form, so the concepts can be nicely understood. Draupadi. Okay, so if you're still not finished, you can do after the class and send. So words like Sakhi are declined in the same way. Okay. So you can practice Sakhi also as a homework. Now, Trivikrama U Ramanta Shabda is Vadhu. And it is similar to Gopi Shabda because EU Ramanto Gopi Sangya. EU Lakshmi, what is that? EU Lakshmi Gopi Sangya. So Vadhu is also a Gopi Sangya in Lakshmi Linga. So it will also be declined in the same fashion. So let's do it. Vadhu. Vadhu Yukta Su. So it will be Vadhu Sara Rami or Vishnu Sargo Vishnu Padante. Then 1, 2 will be Udvam Vaha. You remember? Udvam Vaha, Sandhi Sutra. So Vadvau. Similarly, 1, 3 Vadhu Yukta Jas as remains Vadvaha. Vadvas Udvam Vaha and Vadvaha Sararami or Vishnu Sargo Vishnu Padante. Then Vadhu Yukt Dashavtara Damshasora Rama Haraha and Vishnu Bhakti Siddham Vishnu Padam Vadhum. 2, 2 same like 1, 2 Vadvau. 2, 3 Vadhu Yukta Shas. So Dashavtara Damshasor Rama Haraha. And yeah, we just combine them. Sa doesn't become Na because this is not Purushottam Linga, this is Lakshmi Linga. So Sara Rami or Vishnu Sarga Vishnu Padante. Vadhu. Then Vadhu Yukta Ta remains Udvam Vaha. We get Vadva. 3, 2 they are like same. Vadhu Bhyam. This combination. Similarly, 3, 3 is Vadhu Bhi. Then 4, 1 Vadhu Yukta Nge. So because Vadhu is also Gopi, so we'll apply Sutra 150th. Harita Apva Vrishneshu Lakshmyam Nityam Gopya. So we'll bring up here because Nge is a Vrishni and U in Vadhu is a Gopi Shabda, Gopi Sangha. So Vadhu Yukta Ap and Nge, A remains. So Udvam Vaha, we get Vadhva Yukta A and Edvai Ai. So we get Vadhvai, Vadhvai. Okay, Vadhvai. Then 4-2, Vadhu, Bhyam, 4-3, Vadhu, Bhyah. Just take note that this is Trivikrama. It doesn't become Vamana. It remains Trivikrama only. Then 5-1, Vadhu, Yukta, Nasi. And again, Harita Apva Vrishneshu Lakshmyam Nityam Gopyah. And we get Vadhu Yukta Ap, Yukta As of Masi, Udvam Vaha, Dashavatare Katmake Militva Trivikramaha, Sararami or Vishnu Sarga Vishnu Vedante, Vadhvaha. Okay. Then 5-2 will be Vadhu Bhyam, 5-3 will be Vadhu Bhyaha, 6-1 will be same like 5-1. So we'll ultimately get Vadhva. 6-2 will be Vadhu Yukt Os. What will happen here? Anyone? Simple. What should happen?
Go.
Udvamba. So we combine them. Sararami or Vishnu Sarga Vishnu Vedante. Vadhvo. 6-3. Vadhu Yukta Am. So Vamana Gopi Radha Vyonodami, because Vadhu is also Gopi. So note comes, note is inserted, and we get Nam. And just to combine them. Is there possibility of applying Natva Vidhi in this case?
There is no Purva Nimitta.
Yeah. So it will remain as it is. 7-1. Vadhu Yukta Ni. So Harita Abva Vrishna Lakshmam Nityam Gopya again. We bring up. Then Udvam Vaha. Vadva Yukta Ni. Then Ni Radhabhyam Ner Am, because Vadva is A Ramanta. So which is Radha Sangya. So Ni is replaced by Am again. And Dashavatare Katmake Militva Trivikramaha Vadvam. Vadvam. Then seven two, same like 6-2, Vadvoh, and 7-3, Vadhu. We'll just combine Su and Ishwara Harimitra Ka Ram Mebhya Pratyavrinsi Sasasham Ityadi Shatvavidhi. Vadhu Shu. Then 8-1, Vadhu Yukta Su, Sambodhane Surabudha Sanyaha. So Vamana, no. Ambadinam Gopyashta Vamana Buddhe. By that sutra, the U of Vadhu becomes Vamana. And then Eo Vamanebhyo Buddhasya Darshanam. By that sutra, after Vamana, Su of Sambodhana gets deleted. So Vadhu ends with Vamana U. So Su gets deleted and we get Vadhu. Hey Vadhu. 8-2 will be Vadhvav, Udvam Vaha. 8-3 will be Vadvaha, Udvam Vaha again. So the forms are these. Vadhu Vadvau, Vadvah. Then Vadhum. Just take note that this is still Trivikrama. Vadhum, Vadvau, Vadva, not Vadva, it will be Vadhu. Is it? 1 minute. Oh, actually, sorry. This, there will be no Vishnu Sarga here. Vadhu, Vadva, Vadva, Vadhum, Vadva, Vadhu. Then Vadhva, Vadhu Bhyam, and Vadhu Bhi.
Wait, why was there no Vishnu Sarga in 1-1?
Because we deleted it by Radha Vishnu Janabhyam Ipascha Trivikramat Saurara.
Oh. So that was the same in
Yeah, that was the same in Gopi.
oh wow, okay.
That is 138. Okay. So, yeah. So Vadhubhi, then Vadhve, Vadhubhyam, Vadhubhyah, Vadvah, Vadhubhyam, Vadhubhyah, Vadvah, Vadvoh, Vadhunam, Vadvam, Vadvoh, and Vadhushu, He Vadhu with a Vamana U, He Vadvau, and He Vadva iti. So yeah, so now please practice this right now. Tanu, like Vadhu. Trivikrama Uramanta in Lakshmi Linga. Please practice this. Ramaprameya Prabhu, can you please write in your chat box your email ID? Because this, we have created this Google Doc and I'll share.
Yes, Prabhuji.
So I need not share Word
Yeah.
documents every time.
Yes, sure.
I think, is this Rakesh Joshi?
Yes, Prabhu, that is right.
Okay, so yeah, so I've shared it. Oh, okay. Yeah, please decline the word Tanu. So yeah, when you're done again, please send me on Telegram. Take your time, no problem, but go through the sutras which are applied in each case, in each declension. So yeah, main idea is that we get to know the sutras, their meanings nicely, and their application as well. So just 2 more minutes and then we'll do Anvaya. So yeah. Okay, so those who have not yet submitted, you can submit after the class. So let's do Anvaya. Srimad Bhagavatam. This is Canto 1, Chapter 3, Text 15. We're studying about the incarnations. So, Rupam Sajagrihe Matsyam Chakshusho Dadhi Samplave Navyaropya Mahimayam Apadvaivaswatam Manum. Yeah. स एव भगवान चाक्षुष उदधि संप्लवे चाक्षुषे मन्वन्तरे यः उदधीनां संप्लवः संश्लेषतस्मिन् मात्स्यं रूपमत्स्यावतारं जगृहे. उदधीनां संप्लवः. What is संप्लवः? Is it
The devastation?
devastation, flood? Samplava.
Coming together of boats?
So, yeah, it's destruction, submersion by water. Yeah, you're right. Flood also. Udadhi means ocean and Samplava means flood, destruction, and so on. So, Matsyam Rupam Matsyavtaram Jagrihe Dhritvan Mahi Mayam Navi Nauka Rupayam Mahiyam Vaivaswatam Manum Aropya Cha Utthapya. Okay. उत्थाप्य अपात रक्षितवान. Then Sa eva Bhagavan, so Lord Vishnu, we are talking of incarnations, he accepted or assumed Dhritavan the form of Matsya Avatara, the Matsya incarnation, in Chakshusha Manvantara, when there was a devastation, or there was like the ocean was over flooding, which caused destruction ultimately. And what he did, what that incarnation did, generally Matsya is considered to be in feminine in English, isn't it? Fish. So we say she, not he. Am I right or wrong?
In English, it's neuter.
Really?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. So we say it for a fish.
Yeah, English says it for most animals unless the gender is known.
Okay, so but in any case, here actually Matsya is masculine. So, so, so he accepted the form of a fish, a Matsya. And what did the Matsya do? Mahimayam Navi, Vaivasvatam Manu, Aropya cha, Utthapya, Apat Rakshitvan. The Matsya form, he, I will say he because Matsya is masculine according to Sanskrit. And in Hindi, Machli is considered to be in feminine. Like, like in Hindi we say Machli tadap rahi hai, not raha hai. So, three languages, different thoughts. So the fish incarnation, he protected Vaivasvata Manu by placing him, Aropya, Utthapya, by placing him on planet Earth, which is compared to here as the boat, Noka. Yeah, the boat, Noka. And that's how he, the Matsya incarnation protected Vaivasvata Manu, Rakshitaman. Yeah. Then Sura Surana Mudadhim.
Wait, what is Mahi? Mahi, it says Mahyang, but that's,
Yeah,
so Mahi
Mahi.
is,
See, Earth compared to a ship.
I see. Okay.
Mahi Mahi. So this, okay, this is interesting. We did it today actually. So here's one more homework for you right now, classwork. Mahi, Mahi, Yukta, Ni. Please solve this. This is 7-1. Mahi Mahi Yukta Ni. Please solve. So this is how we do. We look into dictionary and we add pratyaya, and so that's how we get to know the root, the nominal stem, and the final form and the declension. Everything. Mahi Mahi Yuktangi. So what we do? Mahi Mahi Harita Apva Vrishneshu Lakshmiyam Nityam Gopya 150. By that sutra we bring up. Yeah. And Ni is there. So then idvamevaya sarveshware, mahi,
Yay.
the last year, e turns into year, and then a, and then ni, and then ni radhavyam neram, mahi, ni is replaced by am, and we just combine them by dashavatare katmake militva trivikramaha, and we get mahi, mayam, like that, mahi mayam, and this is what we see here in the Anvaya. Mahi mayam. Clear?
Yes.
Yes.
So it was Matsya who became the boat. So how is the earth coming
No.
in?
But no, in this case, this is a different context.
Oh,
Yeah. So the earth
so is
became,
the earth who became the boat?
yes, here earth became the boat. Earth is compared with the boat actually. So, yeah, Rakshitman. Okay.
Boat which was pulled was actually the earth. Is it so?
Yeah, means it says like that also. The fish incarnation pulled earth. So that is also there. Okay, then Sura Surana Mudadhim Matnatam Mandarachalam Dadhre Kamatha Rupena Prishtha Ekadashe Vibhu. What is Kamatha? Kamatha means Kachapa, Kurma, tortoise. So Vibhu Bhagavan Harihi Ekadashe Tat Sankhya Vatare. So the last incarnation was 10th incarnation. The Matsya avatar is the 10th one. So now Vibhuhu Bhagavan Harihi Ekadashe Tat Sankhya Kamatha Rupena Kurma Deha Dhritva Iti Arthaha Uddhim Matnatam Samudra Manthana Karinam. Just a minute. Surasuranam Devasuranam Mandarachalam Mandaraparvatam Prishthe Dadhre Dadhara. I think the shloka is quite simple here. So Vibhu Bhagwan Hari, Lord Hari, in his 11th incarnation, Ekadashe Tat Sankhya Ka Avatare, 11th incarnation, he accepted the form of Kurma, Kurma Deha, the form of tortoise. And Uddadhim, what did he do having accepted that form Kurma Deha? Uddadhim Matnatam Surasuranam Mandarachalam Prishte Dadhre. Dadhre is like he assumed or he took hold of the Mandarachalam, the Mandara Parvatam, the Mandara mountain on his back. Prishthe means back, Prishthe. Yeah, and that Mandara Parvat was used by the Deva, the demigods, and the Asuras, the demons, who were performing the churning of the ocean. Kari means like who are performing. And Manthana is churning, and Samudra is the ocean. Okay, so Lord Vibhu accepted the form of tortoise in his 11th incarnation, and he thus bore the Mandara Parvat on his back, which was used by the demigods and the demons who were performing the churning of the ocean. Yes, iti artha. Clear?
Manthana is churning?
Mantana means churning here. Samudra Mantana, the churning of the ocean. And when we add Kari, Naam, so of those who are performing the churning of the ocean, literally. Okay. Then, okay, clear, everyone? Then, Dhanvantaram Dvadashamam Trayodashamam Evacha Apayayat Surananyan Mohinya Mohayan Striya. Now, 12th and 13th incarnations. What is being said? Sa Bhagwan, that Lord, Dvadashamam, Arsha Prayogah Dvadasham, Dhanvantaram, Dhanvantari Rupam Swikritya, Amritam Aniya, Iti Sheshah, Trayodashamam Cha Evacha, Arsha Prayogah, Trayodasha Avataram, Mohini Rupam Cha Dhritva, Iti Sheshah, Mohinya Striya, Mohinya Murtya, अन्यान असुरान मोहयन मोहम प्रापयन सुरान देवान सुधाम इति अध्याहारः अपाययत असुरान वंचयित्वा देवेभ्यः सुधाम दत्तवान इति अर्थः. Interesting. So that Lord Vishnu, he accepted the form of Dhanvantari as the 12th incarnation. 12th incarnation. So Dhanvantari Rupam Swikritya. And what did he do? He brought Aniya. Like in the Vaishnava Bhajan we say, Je Anilo Prema Dhana. You see Anila? That has the root in this Aniya Shabda. You know, Anilo, Aniya. So the Dhanvantari Rupa brought the Amrita, the nectar. And then what happened after that? Then the Lord accepted the next incarnation, which is counted as the 13th, and that was the Mohini incarnation. And after accepting the Mohini incarnation, the incarnation of a woman, Striya, what did the Lord do through that Mohini Stri Rupa? He or she, I mean, if we say Vishnu, then he, if we say Mohini, then she. Then she bewildered or Mohayan, she bewildered Anyan, she bewildered the Asuras, demons, and she made the demigods drink apayayat, the nectar. So Asuran Vanchayitva, she cheated basically. Vanchayitva means she cheated the demigods, and after that she gave all the nectar, Sudha, unto the demigods. Now here, this Dwadashamam Arsha Prayogah Dwadasham. So according to grammar, Dwadasham is the right form. Dwadasham is not right according to grammar. But Arsha Prayoga means that sometimes the rishis in previously they would use some exceptional forms in their writings, which are, I won't say which are not authentic, but which are not declined or declinable according to the grammar which we have now. So that's why Arsha Prayoga is special, exceptional prayogas by the Purva Rishis, previous Rishis, Munis, which are grammatically impossible to be declined, but they are accepted authentic. Similarly, this Trayodashamam here. So Trayodasha is the right thing, Trayodasham, but this Trayodashamam is again Arsha Prayoga. Iti artha, this is the meaning. Any questions here?
Yeah, so this okay, so it's Mohinya Murtya. So it's just in Murtya is from Murti, it's by the form of Mohini. It's like Gopi?
Yeah, it's like Gopi. So Gopi
Okay.
becomes Gopya, Murti, Trivikrama E becomes Murtya. Similarly, Mohini is also like Gopi, and it becomes Mohinya, like Gopya. So we see, we are seeing the prayogas here only. Okay, Mataji?
Yes, I think there was something else somewhere. Adhyahara.
Okay, adhyahara is something which is not given in the shloka, in the main text, but it is to be supplied according to the context. It is to be supplied. Yeah, the act of supplying. Elliptical language, I don't know about that. So it said Suran Apayat in the shloka, that she made the demigods drink. So the object is not mentioned in the shloka. So what was the object? Which the demigods drank? Sudha, nectar. So iti adhyara, so it is to be supplied, with the whole context here. Like that.
Right. So basically one would already have known the story. So
Yeah, we can say like that. Actually, one who already knows the story, for them, even if we do not supply the adhyara, that will work. But for one who have not read the story, for such people or devotees, these adhyaras are very important to complete the context. Otherwise, how will they assume something without knowing the whole thing, the object or the subject or anything else?
right. And so apayayat is literally made them to drink. So this asuran vanchayitva is also being supplied in the anvaya, right?
Yeah, this
It's-
is also supplied, this thing. Even this one, Amritam Aniya iti Shesha, is also supplied because it's not literally mentioned in the verse.
Yeah, I mean, if a whole pastime with 2 avatars is in one shloka, then I guess there's no room to mention anything.
So this apayayat is a causative form, causative. In English, there's a causative. Made them to drink, caused them to drink. So Mohini caused the demigods to drink. Like that. Okay.
Thank you.
Anything else? Mahaprema Mataji, Charuta Mataji, Ramapurana Prabhu. Oh, where is
No
it?
problem.
Okay. So we'll stop here and we'll resume tomorrow. So yeah, please practice and yeah. Okay, Hare Krishna. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much. Dhanabad Pranav.
Hare Krishna.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.